Well, I guess we might as well go to this one as well. Run down back street. Really? Come on. This is the city. You can go like this. Like this. Oh my god. Okay. Yet again.
You! We're about to send the boys to hunt you down. Boss says kill him.
Ooh. You even got a nice cutscene for that.
Enemies ahead.
How fancy. You know what? Let's try some of this. For no reason. Just to like get him to move over.
This won't take long.
Zevran, you should go behind people. I'm dying. I'm dying. I gotta be careful too.
As you say.
Yeah, we only have the lesser... Because we went down at some... No, we didn't. This is a penalty that we have right now.
It is begun.
If we had Morgan, I definitely feel like this would be way easier. Because she's more of an attacking person. A cone of cold would solve so many problems.
I shall do it. As you say.
Yeah, they're not... Overall, they're weak, but there's so many of them. Alistair's gone. Sorry, I didn't even... Trying to pay attention, but it's hard.
Direct me.
Is it just me, or did I do really badly back
As you
there?
say.
We gotta do something about him.
I shall do it.
We need some... Because with this combination of people right now, we don't have any method of crowd control. At least with Sten, we had that two-handed sweep thing, but here, we don't have anybody who can do anything crowd-related, right? Except for Wynn.
Ah, this really gets the blood pumping.
You guys...
I
Is
love
there any
this
more?
game.
What the hell? You guys alright? And from the back, Zevran.
No quarter shall be given.
Ooh, Zevran's so good, actually. His damage...
Have a good death rattle.
You see the way he took that guy down? That was actually pretty good. In fact, I feel like I'm really slow. Well, that's what I chose for myself. And I really need each hit to really hit and not miss because I'm so slow.
I shall do it.
It's actually those guys who have way more hits. Each individual hit matters less
As you say.
because they have so many chances. But for me, I don't have that many chances. So what's that guy
I
there?
shall do it.
Who is that guy? Sir Frieden?
It is begun.
A leather-bound journal that was found on the body of a dead Templar. Oh my god. The last request. Find and eradicate the Maleficarum in the alienage. You found a partially burned journal on a dead Templar named Sir Frieden. In it, you learn that Frieden defied his superiors by helping an unnamed Templar investigate reports of blood mages in Denerim. His investigation led him to a deserted building in the back alleys of Denerim. Frieden's last entry indicates that he's been spotted, and he implores anyone reading this journal to deal with the blood mages hidden in the city. Okay. I wish they would show me the letter instead of saying that, oh, this is what I learned from... Oh! Wait, was he already naked? Or did I loot him?
It shall be done.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
We gotta come back to all these places with Liliana. I really need Liliana back. I don't need... Oh my god. Zevran is making my blood pressure go up.
With this, you seal your guild success.
Okay. Hooded courier. And that's it. That's it for now.
As you say.
Oh. Hi, would you like to fight?
You have some kind of problem?
What's happening with the text here? I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars.
Oh? What was this about?
What's happening to the font suddenly? Oh. Oh, it's one of the other Blackstone Irregular quests. I hear you stole supplies from the guild.
Oh, I see. Tauren must have sent you. I refuse to answer to a pawn of Tauren. Come, men, to arms! Ah!
Enemies ahead!
Resisted. No, he's stunned. Zevran. Oh, he's already going from the back, I think.
Shall we compete for points?
Yeah, when I switch between these two people, you can see that the black area is changing. No, Zevran, you might want to get this person right here, because I don't think anybody's getting them. You don't want to get them? I guess I will. You guys are actually easier than the thugs
I
outside.
love this game.
There were too many earlier. Oh,
Too slow.
why is everyone stunned? Sweet animation yet again.
Very well.
Guild supplies. That was... Yes, we got the Lake Callan had one back at the Circle Tower. The one in Denerim. Now we need the one at Frostback Mountains, which I think is Orzammar. Orzammar is underground, right?
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Yes?
Alistair, no, please no. Oh, thank you. Well, it's the fact that we don't know what's inside. But sometimes when we open it, it's actually quite disappointing. 17 fire arrows, yay! So I shouldn't feel too bad about it, I guess. Because a lot of times it's just garbage. We did see another one of these areas earlier, but it was not possible to pick. Maybe we haven't come across that specific quest yet? Okay, you know what? Deserted building. I'm gonna go out. Gonna go back to the camp. I need Liliana. Bad. Bad. Y'all good? Questions?
All right, but I get to stare at you luridly while you do so.
So, tell me about your adventures.
My adventures? I'm hardly an old man just returned from across the ocean, am I? Should I shake my fist at nearby children while I talk about the good old days?
How old are you? You certainly talk like you've had adventures.
Falling down a flight of stairs is an adventure. Falling into someone's bed, also an adventure. I am assuming what you're looking for are professional anecdotes. Let's see, my second mission ever for the Crows was a bit intriguing. I was sent to kill a mage who had been meddling in politics.
The Crows were willing to anger the Circle of Magi?
In Antiva, nobody is too important to escape the reach of the Crows. They've killed kings and queens. That is simply how it is. As it turned out, the mage in question was quite a delightful young woman. Long, divine legs, as I recall. I caught her in a carriage on her way to escape to the provinces. After I killed her guard, she got down on her hands and knees and begged for her life. Rather aptly, I might add. So I joined her in the carriage for the night and left the next morning.
Wow. And she didn't try to kill you?
Well, yes, twice, actually. Then she decided to try and use me instead. The woman had actually convinced me to speak to the Crows on her behalf. What can I say? I was young and foolish at the time. Then, as I was kissing her goodbye to return to Antiva City, she slipped on the threshold and fell backwards out of the carriage. Broke her neck. Shame, really, but at least it happened quickly.
So you didn't actually kill her? Were you upset?
At first, yes. Well, not upset. Surprised is really a better word. Then I found out that she had told the driver to take her to Janellen instead. She had planned to lose me in the provinces. I would have looked very foolish to the crows. As it was, my master was very impressed that I had done such a fine job of making it look like an accident. The Circle of Magi was unaware of foul play, and everyone was happier all around.
Because it was an accident. But these sorts of things probably teach Zevran to not give his heart out to people. I think maybe because he was pretty new to this at this point, that he might have actually liked the woman and all that, but not anymore. These sorts of things happen to you often?
Like being spared by a benevolent mark who then helps me escape from the crows? Yes, it does seem to happen now and again, doesn't it? It was after that when I learned that one needn't let a pretty face go to your head. Professionalism was key. That's my moral of the day, you see.
Well, I don't see you not talking about my apparent prettiness. So you never mix business with pleasure?
Well, there is you. But I'll point out that you did have to capture me and tie me up first. Every rule has its exception. Now that I've mentioned tying me up in that context, do we have extra rope about?
Oh my god. I guess that's that for now.
All right, but I get to stare at you luridly while you do so.
Okay, let's just move on. Alistair, we didn't discuss you and your sister.
Look, before we go any further, I want to say something. I appreciate that you brought me to see my sister, and that you were there to talk me down after we left. You're a true friend. I just wanted to tell you that.
We're in this together, Alistair.
That we are. I have your back. You know that, right? Well, now that that's out of the way, your desire is my command.
Are we friends now? He did ask me about Liliana directly before. I'm kind of unclear on where we stand with everybody at the moment. But I don't think he's interested. He did give me the rose before and he was all like flirty and stuff, but not recently?
Of course.
I think we did this one.
Such as they are.
No, yeah.
About your desire is my command.
I'd like to discuss something private.
Well, we're in camp. Now's as good a time as any to talk, right?
No, apparently. Oh! I was hoping you would take the hint. Never mind.
Fair enough. Off we go then.
Hold on. All those things? No, I'm ready. Okay, I feel like, personally, between Alistair and Liliana, I don't think Zevran is really even like on my radar right now because they were here longer. In the beginning, I wasn't really like swayed one way or another. But then after Wynn had to talk with me, specifying Liliana, I felt like it felt very natural for me to gravitate towards Liliana. So, yeah, that's my current thoughts right now.
I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me, safer.
I know what you mean.
I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The Darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows.
It's not silly to seek moments to lay down your burdens.
I enjoy those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful. And I know you're watching out for me.
You make it sound so romantic. You never have to feel afraid with me.
What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you. You are our leader and my friend, and sometimes I think that maybe we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am.
Are bards supposed to be highly educated? I guess with the singing and all. Ugh. You're cute when you're embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed. I'm just flushed because of the heat.
She is cute. I've always wanted us to be more than just friends.
Really? No one told me. You felt the same way and didn't do me the courtesy of informing me? You made me say all those things. Why couldn't you have said them first? Oh, how very awkward.
That's me. I'm a terrible person.
Why am I being such a baby about this? I must be a sight spilling my guts.
Is it okay? Is this too fast? Alistair, oh my god, Wynn is in the back!
Well, that settles it then.
Okay. Wow, we even got new music for that. I guess that's the explicit thing, right? And then, what about Alistair? Man, I don't... Oh my god, I don't...
So this might sound a bit strange, but I have to ask. It's a personal question.
What kind of personal question?
I'm wondering about Liliana, really. It seems like the two of you have become quite friendly.
This is it. This is it. I suppose we have.
I'm just curious, maybe I shouldn't be asking this, but what's going on between you two? Is it something serious?
I think we need to stop playing around. Yes, it is serious. I love her.
Ah, I see. I can't say that I'm surprised. I guess I'd hoped it might be different, that we were...
Sorry.
Well, no point in discussing that now, is there?
You know, I actually don't feel like I was approaching this with the mindset that we were kind of messing around with everybody, but I don't think it's actually that much of messing around. It's more like, hey, we meet people, like as a young 18-year-old Grey Warden, whatever. We're meeting a lot of people on our path here, and then, we got along well with Alistair in the beginning, and then Liliana came along, and then we got along well with her as well, and then it just happened so that we ended up swaying towards Liliana more. Yeah, although we should have told Alistair a little bit earlier, maybe. I'm sorry, Alistair. I hope we can remain friends.
I hope so too. I'm very happy for you both. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Ooh. Yeah, they make it disapprove sound so... Well, he's still warm. I'll talk to you later. I'll let you have some time to cool down. Because that wasn't very kind of me. Although I kind of wonder if I chose earlier, Alistair, we need to end this now, and then I go to Liliana, would that have made him feel better? That's probably what I should have done. Like from a caring about his feelings perspective. Wynn!
What's on your mind?
Do you have any regrets at all?
I try not to dwell too much on the mistakes of my past, of which there are many. I would go quite mad if I did that. But I do have one regret. The greatest misstep of my life, made even more grave because it had dire consequences for someone else.
What did you do?
Years ago, I was assigned as mentor to a lad, Denerim. He was my first apprentice. Denerim was an elf, raised in one of the elven alienages, and he was very mistrustful of humans, especially humans in authority.
Humans like you?
I was his mentor, an authority figure. He can't have liked me very much. What Denerim needed was time. Time to get used to his new home. Time to emerge from his shell so we could build a rapport. I gave him no such time. I was young and arrogant. He is a mage, I thought. He needs to grow up and act like one. I expected too much from him too quickly. I gave no consideration to his origin or his feelings, and he retreated further from me. All I could think of was how stubborn he was, how he was throwing away all his talent and his potential just to be difficult.
And what did he think of you?
Oh, I dread to think. I was a harsh taskmistress. He might have thought I was a demon in disguise. You cannot plant crops in the cold, wintry ground. You cannot teach a student who is closed off and unresponsive. Patience is what is needed, and I learned that too late to help him.
What happened to Denerim?
Denerim ran away from the circle one night. I had berated him over some trivial, ridiculous matter that I no longer remember. I drove him away because of something utterly unimportant. He was a child, 14 at the time of his leaving. They had his phylactery, and they hunted him down.
Phylactery?
The phylactery is a vial of blood taken from a mage. But blood is connected to life, and your blood can be used to track you down.
Oh.
They called him Maleficar, a mage who practices forbidden magic, deserving of death. He was a child, misunderstood and lost. I begged the Templars to tell me if he suffered, if they gave him a quick death. I got no answers from them. I was his mentor, and they wouldn't even tell me what became of him.
Is not telling Wynn about what happened cruelty or kindness? We don't know, depending on what really happened. It's not your fault, Wynn. I mean, it kind of is, but it's not... I don't know, she was younger, and we see a wise older lady now, but there were things that had to happen for her to become this way.
I should have known better. I had the best mentors. They were kind, compassionate. Why didn't I learn from them? I failed Denerim. All I had to do was listen to him. He would try to talk to me, and I would tell him to concentrate on his spells. He talked about the alienage sometimes, and the Dalish. He always talked about looking for the Dalish elves.
Maybe he did find the Dalish.
The Templars are well-trained and thorough. That he still lives, it would be a vain hope. The apprentices that came after Denerim benefited greatly from the lessons I learned from him. In a sense, he was my teacher, and I his student.
Absolutely, we can all learn things from other people. Then maybe his sacrifice was worthwhile.
And there it is. My story, my one greatest regret.
Oh. Companion quest. Help Wynn find closure. Okay, that's immediately telling me that Denerim's actually alive then. Maybe when we go to the Brazilian forest, we can try to find him or figure out what happened at least. But I'm getting the sense here that he might actually be alive. Okay. Feel like I should be happier with this outcome, you know, having decided on a person and all. Does that mean that we can't flirt with Zevran anymore? I kind of want to, you know, mess around and just say things.
Do you remember our discussion?
Yes, of course.
I just wanted to tell you that I thought about what you told me, and you were right.
Oh.
Despite what Marjolaine says, I am not like her. I know that now. I've found peace in knowing the Maker, and nothing will change that. I've followed you to make the world a better place, and as long as I keep that in mind, I will not fall. Sometimes, it takes another to show us the truths we hide from ourselves.
I thought you were talking about the discussion just now, when we became official-ish. So do I get a reward?
Maybe. You'll just have to wait and see, won't you?
Okay. Wait, didn't we get that already? No, it's a bigger one. Damn. Okay, sweet.
It has been some time since I left Lothering. When I stepped out of the cloister, I had no idea where my path would lead. I walked where the Maker led me, and he has rewarded me for my faith. I found you.
Are you saying I'm a gift from the Maker?
Something like that. The Maker wants his children to be happy. Would he have created in us the capacity for love if he did not intend for us to find it?
Then I thank the Maker for bringing us together.
You don't know how it makes me feel to hear you say that. But now it's getting late. I think I might turn in early. I can't help thinking about how soft and warm my bedroll is.
Oh. Want some company?
You're welcome to join me, of course. The Maker says we must share our blessings.
Are you sure this is what you want?
Oh, don't second guess me. It's not becoming. Come here. And no arguing this time.
Everyone in the camp will know. Oh, we get a scene! There's no privacy in this camp, though, I don't think. Okay, whatever.
Hello.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
I've been up for some time, but yes, I slept very well. I've just been watching you sleep. Did you know your eyelids flutter when you dream? And you have such pretty eyelashes.
My eyelashes?
Mm-hmm. They're like little butterflies. I want to catch them and keep them in a jar.
You're teasing.
Maybe. I'm so happy, blissful. I haven't slept so well since I was forced to flee from Orlais. Knowing you will be the first thing I see when I wake gives me no small amount of comfort. I feel safe in your arms. Safe, loved and accepted. This is where I belong. Thank you.
I should be the one thanking you.
I suppose I should get up. We have a long day ahead of us.
But I don't feel like getting up.
Come on. Darkspawn await with bated breath for you to put them out of their misery.
The blight will still be there in a few minutes.
What are you... Oh, I see. I suppose the Darkspawn will just have to wait a bit longer.
I want you to know I feel very strange about this right now because unlike the other games, other Bioware games, The Witcher, whatever, where the protagonist is already voice acted, I have to do one side of it, and it feels so weird. But I wish that happened a little bit. Maybe that's my fault. I wish it was a bit more separated, because we just got together, and then I wish they made me take a bit of a break first. And we broke Alistair's heart in the same night too, so I feel kind of guilty about that. But hey, I can sort of imagine in my mind that it happened over a longer spread of time. That's fine with me. I don't know. Yeah, we only have 2 fires here. Like, where were we? There's no private area anywhere here, and everyone knows.
I await your command.
Morgan.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Yeah, we need to do something about Morgan. We need to bring up Morgan, okay? Because she needs to... Look, oh my goodness. 100 love! Damn. Alistair. Wynn. Zevran is just because he's new. Mostly. But Morgan's warm, but it doesn't feel that way. It doesn't feel that warm. Do I have any other... Did you like silver bracelet?
Interesting.
She did not enjoy that at all. Okay, I thought she liked jewelry. Wasn't a bracelet jewelry? No? Okay. Well, that's a work in progress. Okay. I guess we continue here. Any more?
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Oh, let's go to bed. Of course I am, but we should move on. Let's not bother with that for now.
Something on your mind? Of course.
Okay. Alright, we can't ask about personal questions anymore with Alistair.
You called.
I want to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak then.
What was that about children?
What were they doing? It did not look like it served any purpose.
Wait. When did he talk about this? I don't remember. Don't tell me Qunari children are always serious?
When do they have time to waste on foolishness? They have much to learn.
But they weren't born like that. Your culture ingrained it into them, so as children they might actually still have that innocence. What do Qunari children do if they don't play?
They study.
What do they study?
They learn their place in the world.
What do you mean their place in the world?
What do your priests teach the Emekari if not how to be adults?
That's not what priests do.
Then who trained the Emekari?
Imekari are children? Who trains Qunari children?
Tamasrans. But the Emekari are not theirs. They belong to the Qunari, not the priesthood.
Well, you're losing me with all these terms. I feel like we're trying to catch him in a logical contradiction. So only your priests have children?
Of course not. The Tamasrans raise the children, they don't bear them. Can we move on?
The Tamasrans are the priests. I had another question.
Very well.
Why don't the Qunari raise their own children?
It obviously didn't work for you.
Cute.
I liked it. You are a Grey Warden, yet you know little of your own order. You do not know yourself or what you are for. It was cruel of your people to leave you this way. The Tamasrans see that all Qunari know themselves.
Kinda goes back to the whole predetermined destiny thing again. Why do the Qunari believe so much that people are immutable, that everyone has a set path in their life? I do know who and what I am.
Why do you hesitate? It is your task to fight the archdemon, isn't it?
We have to deal with Loghain first.
And somehow this will bring us closer to the archdemon? Interesting strategy.
Well, we can't defeat them by ourselves. We need to unite the people or something. What do you want to do? Charge straight at the archdemon?
At least we would be going in the right direction. I weary of this. Can we move on?
No.
Very well.
Why do you let the Tamasrans control your life?
What makes it mine? It was theirs to begin with.
What does that mean?
They knew me before I was born. I was birthed on the day they chose, placed in the world by their hands. When I die, it will be the Tamasrans who note my passing. I am their work. What I do is for my people, always.
You never do anything just for yourself?
That would be a waste. A life is so much greater than a single man. There is little point in pursuing this. We should move on.
You should be a Grey Warden.
As you wish.
Interesting. Wow, Sten is like in love with me. He actually like, look, plus 91! That's... I wish Morrigan was like this. Damn, we got the last one for Sten as well. Okay. But they don't take it away. If they end up disliking me later on, right? They better not. Y'all
It
good?
doesn't have better things to do.
Okay.
On then.
Let me sell some stuff here, maybe buy a few more flasks.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Have you heard any rumors?
There's terrible news. Everyone is talking about a battle in the north between Logain's men and Ban Bronik. The Ban was utterly crushed. Someone told me that he was meeting with Logain to talk terms, but I don't believe it. Surely Logain would never attack someone attempting to parley.
Surely.
That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
I just remembered I skipped out on the urn thing. Back in the market district, I think? So now we can go back to it, while handing in some of the other quests.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I...
And we gotta put on that rune that we bought earlier, the expensive one.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
Yeah, we have a lot of weapons now. I feel like this is a weapon that we might want to keep just because it seemed to be a special one, but it's actually not better than any of the stuff that we're currently using. Maybe I'll throw it in the storage chest back at Soldier's Peak or something. Should I give myself the cold damage? I could. Switch out this one. Yeah. And then Alistair, +2 electricity. Zevran's daggers. Zevran, surprisingly, it seems like he deals damage pretty dang fast, so giving him more stuff might not be such a bad idea. In fact, he's the only person who's actually using the weapon right now. Oathkeeper, I can take it off of Sten now. It's not really that good. Where did I get this one again? From something? I don't even remember. Spell resistance? Okay, sure. Yeah. Alright, let's get back to the market district. How you doing, Troy? Guessing we're probably gonna come back to Denerim pretty often. One of these days we'll take Troy out for a walk. In the middle of a city. Not in some nice park or anything. Liliana, thank you.
Indeed.
How about Liliana, Morgan, and Shale?
Indeed.
Yes.
Yeah. No, go back in. Denerim. Actually, Morgan was already here last time, with Sten. But I want to raise her thing up a bit more. I don't know if it's possible to. Maybe we gotta go kill Flemeth. Well, we'll see.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him.
Whoa, what are you doing, sister?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
They shall be named
This one is clearing out the criminals in the alleys of Denerim. Back alley justice. Probably the whole gauntlet of thugs that we had to see. Dump the last body bag. That should be it. Now we go back to the tavern. On one hand, we're doing stuff for the Chantry. On the other hand, we're dumping literally dead people in their well.
work of our maker's hands.
What about the Mage Collective? Yeah. Oh, hello, doggy. Hello.
Take this. You've earned it.
This one is marking the front doors. Good. We still have a whole bunch, some of which I think we'll have to travel out of Denerim to finish. So no need to fret. Alright. Now, Kylan? You had more for me, didn't you?
Good to see you back.
Need any more help?
I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded. Nothing violent has happened. The sellswords are probably just disturbing the nobles' rarefied conversation. Just drum the louts out of there. The barkeep doesn't mind some blood. Or sport, as she called it. Captain said Denerim won't miss a few dead mercenaries. Do what you will, and good luck.
So basically do whatever we want then, huh? Use lethal force if necessary. Perfect, because I gotta go back anyway.
I hear there's been more fighting. The Queen is determined to see this through, isn't she?
My brother says he's leaving for the Free Marches. Says Ferelden is done for.
Much more of this, and I may have to agree with him.
We've heard a lot about Logain's new rule, but not much on the Queen. We've seen that one scene of the
Ban Bronak got his helmet handed to him.
Of course he did.
What does that mean?
Logain out there leading the troops here.
Oh, he's been fired.
Well, I guess that's good. It's a victory, right?
Right.
Yeah, we know that the Queen doesn't exactly think the same thing as Logain, but she can't really seem to do too much about it. So here's the Genitivi's home, and then here's the tavern. Let's go to the tavern again first, with Liliana, so we can actually open the chests here, and also to hand in... Oh, yes, we gotta go back to that guy as well. Ah, those mercenaries! I see.
What can I get you, stranger?
I finished a favor for one of your interested parties. Okay. Fantastic. We made a mess disappear for unnamed but grateful parties. That's the body bag one. And then... Okay, that actually makes sense because it's a tavern and that's probably like their entire revenue. Sure. Oh, and then what about this one then? Liliana?
Hey.
Hi.
I shall.
Let us be on our way.
Should we be worried? What's beyond here? No people? Mervain. Nowhere in my travels, not in the heart of the Imperium, nor the streets of Orzammar, have I felt so much an outsider as in Mervain. The chant of light never truly reached the ears of these people. The years they spent under the thumb of the Qunari left most of the country zealous followers of the Qun. But resistance to the chant goes deeper than the Qunari War. The Mervaini refuse to be parted from their seers, wise women who are in fact hedge mages, communicating with spirits and actually allowing themselves to become possessed. The chantery prohibition against such magical practices violates millennia of local tradition. Yeah, just because they do something that's different from what you do, but they're immediately like very, very against it. Okay, no one...
Hey! What are you doing? This is Lady Sophie's room.
Who's Sophie? Who's Sophie? Sophie doesn't deserve your loyalty, so look the other way.
You're right. She has this coming. Just be quick. I don't want someone else coming in on you.
Morrigan's happy about that. Did I...
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Some quest that we don't know about yet?
I'll do it.
I'll just take all your stuff because I can. But I don't know if I know who Sophie is. Ooh, a diamond! Hey, the 2 sovereigns that we could have gone back if we had bribed her just now. Anything good in here? Not really. It was just that 1 diamond, pretty much. Thought she was coming to spy on me. The waitress!
You would like something?
Okay, maybe we'll find out later on. I don't even know who Sophie is. But close the door, close the door. We leave things the way we found it.
Begun. My cousin was sent to Ostagar before the battle. I hope he's alright.
I've got bad news for you, lady. And then here's fine. Oh, no, it's not fine.
A little bird told me one of Logan's friends had an accident. Terribly unfortunate. You might want to look in the chest behind me.
Oh.
There might be something of interest.
He doesn't want to hand it to me personally. More contracts? This is the Antivan Crow contract for the killing of a band of mercenaries called the Word of Caden Faye. Assassination of Ambassador Gainley. New contracts? Forest south of Denerim. And this one is in, oh my god, the Royal Palace of Orzammar. Really? That seems... okay.
Find everything you need?
The payment was sufficient.
Payment? Oh, just make sure you drop by from time to time. Now, if you'll excuse me.
He's really committed to this whole thing about not directly talking about it.
Find everything you need?
Same deal with the other scrolls?
Deal? Oh, I don't know what you mean. But if anything interesting happens, feel free to come back and consider that chest yours.
So if I kill them, the payment will be in the chest?
I never said that. I'm just curious about various people in your kingdom. And sometimes I seem to misplace large pouches of coin. I'm quite careless that way.
You do mean what I think you mean?
All right, yes. You kill them, look in the bleeding chest. Happy? Everything clear? Now, if you don't mind.
Something plausible deniability. I suppose he's being smart. Sure, why not? Let's not bug him. On the other hand, let's bug these guys. Hey.
What are you looking at? We're the Crimson Oars.
There have been complaints about you.
Complaints? We have good coin, and we're breaking none of your laws. I spit on your complaints.
You see, this is why we called the guard. Causing a ruckus, they are.
It's not illegal, but you're not being a good patron here. And you drink here? The Docks has much better bars.
We happen to like the ale better here, the wine too. Less vomit on the floor. So long as we're paying, they're serving! Ha ha!
Wouldn't you prefer a bar with more women? Friendly ones?
Ha ha! You may have a point. Barwoman, you and your women are too old and shriveled. Too many damn clothes, right boys? Ha ha ha! We go to the docks. Let's find us some wenches!
Okay, get out of here. Bye, thanks. Ugh, swine. I believe that should be it then. They're liaison guys just standing next to a box the whole time.
Good job clearing those louts out.
Thank you. You should give me a prize too. I wouldn't say no. Bye. Why are you guys all turning... You're looking the wrong way. When you want to leave, you should be looking the other way. Okay, before I go to Jenny TV, once again, go back to the guard here first.
Edwina sends her thanks for getting rid of the Crimson Oars. Mind you, she's disappointed there was no fighting. Here's payment. You've helped out a great deal.
Well, I prefer to solve it without fighting if possible. Is that it? Did you have more?
I have something for you. The Market District is a whole sight better because of what you've done for us. I know this may not be much, but it's an extra thanks. A lot of folks swallow whatever lies are fed to them, but us believers will try and spread word about you and the Wardens. Thanks.
I appreciate that, but I imagine that must be really difficult for you. Publicly supporting us? That's not smart, probably.
I wish Father found me a better job than this.
Do you want to die like the whole bunch of other city guards in the other thing?
I wish Father found me a better job than this.
Thanks for the help you've given. Unfortunately, I have more headaches to deal with.
Can I help?
Thanks for the help you've given. Unfortunately, to deal with.
Okay, that's that for now then.